Hello, this is Kevin McCauley, the Healthy Omnivore, and today I'm here to speak to you as your nutritionist. And what I'm doing is I put together this three-part series talking to people about the three major mistakes they make when they're trying to attain optimal wellness. And it's pretty much just the preconceived notions that they may have that are holding them back from attaining optimal wellness. And this is the first part of the series, and then we'll also have a part of the series that will cover proper movement and then also improved lifestyle. So today I wanted to talk to you about real food. Now, I will tell you this right now, that it is impossible for you to attain optimal health or optimal wellness without getting at least, I'll say a B+, but you really need to be getting A- and A's on your real food / nutritional regimen. Let me tell you what I think is the primary mistake that people are making now when it comes to proper nutrition, their nutritional regimen. There's been so much money thrown at food, or what they call food, to be put into your home through advertising and marketing. Unfortunately, it really shouldn't be considered food. I mean, we could actually look at it as just calories, and where the calories may be high, but the benefit is really, really low. Matter of fact, a lot of these things should be considered to be just out and out risky. And it wasn't that long ago that we just started consuming refined foods. And I will tell you right now that if you are Hispanic or if you're Native American, refined foods will kill you. They just won't make you feel bad. They will destroy your health, and they will destroy your health quickly. And that's why there's such a rampant run on obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other metabolic diseases. Because there's so much refined and processed food out there, and it's cheap. But in the same way, I don't know what your ancestry is. Look, do you really think that we're able to consume altered foods and be healthy? Do you really think that we can consume manufactured foods and be healthy? Now, I realize genetically modified foods are somewhat controversial, but in the long run, I'm going to bet we're going to find that there are going to be all sorts of challenges for your health. Just because we could create supposed foods that are really just calories to be cheaper, how does that make it better? I mean, there are certain areas of our life where technology has really been beneficial, but I'm not seeing it that much when it comes to food. If you want to be healthy, don't fall for the advertising. Don't fall for the marketing. Buy real food. Support small farmers. If you do that, and you're supporting small farmers and sustainable foods and free-range food and pastured food, organic, grass-fed, natural, get to know a farmer. Because if the soil is healthy, the grass is going to be healthy. If the soil is healthy, the fruits and vegetables are going to be healthy. If the soil is healthy and it is nutrient dense, when that grass grows, whatever eats that grass, if the animal is being treated properly, it's going to be healthy. You cannot be healthy eating anything that is unhealthy. Now see, I'm actually at this point talking just about real food. But it all comes down to, look, don't be fooled by altered foods. Don't be fooled by these super refined and processed foods. They're going to do nothing for your health. They might be cheap, but they're cheap for a reason. Now, even when it comes down to you looking for real quality foods, you need to know how the foods were farmed. I don't care if it's just grass. I don't care if it's vegetables. I don't care if it's fruit. I don't care if it's grains. I don't care if it's animals, if it's poultry. You need to know how is everything being farmed? Do they really care about what they're doing with the soil? Is the soil fertile? What are they doing with the grass? Are they using synthetic fertilizers? Are they using all sorts of different poisons on their fruits and vegetables, their grass, their grains? How are they treating the animals? Do the animals get to exercise? Do the animals get sun? Are the animals treated with all sorts of drugs and antibiotics? You need to know those things. And if you don't, your health's going to show. I mean, it's just the way it is. And it's unfortunate because these were questions you probably didn't have to ask yourself 50 years ago. But now, everybody should be asking themselves these questions. Because in a sense, when you go to a store, it's practically impossible to find out what the truth is with all the funky little labeling that the government allows these companies to put on these different types of foods. And you can't really necessarily blame the government because all the big money is in the crap food. There's no money in the small food, in the small farm foods. That's why they're actually being pushed out. Everything's going to be huge. It's going to be industrial farming and factory farming. And our health's going to diminish because of it. So anyway, I wanted to convey to you that the number one mistake when it comes to real food is people aren't putting enough time and energy in understanding what real food is. It's clear, look at refined, processed, altered. I mean, everybody knows that that isn't real food. And if you're consuming it, you should just know this is risky. This is risky. It's going to add up. Don't think you can give your kids stuff and they're getting away with it. They're not getting away with anything. That's why there's more type 2 diabetes with young people than ever before. They're not getting away with anything. They can't even call it adult onset diabetes anymore because so many children have it. That's why children are dying earlier and earlier. And then now why people who are having children now, the adults are living longer than the children. It's the food. It isn't working out, trust me. It is the food, or what we may call the food. So anyway, stay away from refined, processed, and altered foods. Focus on real food, and if you're going to focus on real food, those should be foods that you hunt for, you fish for, you gather. And you must know how they're farmed. You must know that it comes from a quality soil. You must know that the grass is of quality, the fruits of quality, the vegetables of quality, and they're farmed in a way that actually is going to be passed on to healthy fruit passed on to you, healthy vegetable passed on to you. Just because something looks good doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy. And that's what's being conveyed to you at the grocery store. And I realize, I mean, we're kind of in a new era that you have to start spending some time and energy figuring out what's healthy and what isn't. Because what you're being told and what reality is aren't necessarily the same thing. But if you just go with the basics, try to find products from smaller farms, try to support small farmers through farmers markets, mom and pops, any other type of small organization, co-ops, you're going to find the higher quality foods. And think about it, this is the simplest thing I can tell you. What you're consuming, really, is it healthy? Was that fruit, when it was on the vine, was it a healthy fruit? Seriously. Was that vegetable, was it a healthy vegetable? Was that animal a healthy animal? If it wasn't, if they're not, you have no choice or chance of becoming healthy by consuming those foods. So anyway, this is the first installment, and you're going to get 2 more. Like I said, this was real food, then you're going to get proper movement, and then you're also going to get improved lifestyle. And then I believe you're going to have 3 very valuable concepts that you're going to understand that might have been mistakes that might have been getting in the way of your ability to attain optimal health. Alright, so this is Kevin McCauley, the Healthy Omnivore, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.